right. So if I want to buy like a 2-bedroom house in the Philippines, a 3-bedroom house in the Philippines, how much is that?
Okay, so what my wife told me is if you're gonna buy a house with the land, you're looking at 1 million to 4 million pesos, right? So you're looking at again, let's just look at this again. So you're looking at $17,000 to quarter to quadruple that. So that's 67. So let's
Like
say
60, 70,
so,
yeah.
yeah. So let's say 15 to 70K. Yeah, 15K to
Okay.
70K.
That's
But
a reasonable price.
yeah. 15K to 70K for different kinds of houses. That's the sort of range we're looking at,
Mm.
which is fairly achievable, I guess, if you have a reasonable salary and you know um or
Yeah,
even have
and I
access
think
to loans and stuff. Yeah.
the Philippines is an interesting place because it's definitely like it's going to develop, right? Because well,
Absolutely.
people know
Absolutely.
English. That's one good thing about it, right?
Mm.
Secondly, there's a lot of corruption like everywhere in that region, I believe, but they never had communism, which is good. Because like if you take
Right.
Vietnam, they had this this communism legacy, which is basically means more corruption. Uh,
Oh, is that what it
yeah,
means? Oh, I see. Right,
yeah,
right,
absolutely. That's the only thing that it means because like
right, right.
because communism in itself is corruption, nothing but corruption. But yeah, we'll talk about it later. So yeah, that's really interesting because I think there's probably a lot of Japanese influence in that region, right? Am
There
I
are some
correct?
Japanese,
Or
but
is it
there's more Chinese.
more
There's more
Chinese?
Chinese, more
More
Chinese,
Chinese.
more
Oh, okay.
Koreans than Japanese. But there are
More
Japanese
Korean
here.
than Japanese.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay.
But there
Yeah,
are
because I
Japanese
talked to
here.
somebody from the Philippines and she says she worked in a Japanese company as an engineer, which is good. So yeah. Oh yeah, and she taught English on iTalk, but it was quite a long time ago. It was really nice to talk to her because my English was better than hers, but she was posing as a teacher, and yeah,
Okay.
that's always it happens. It happens. Yeah,
Right, right. It's
right.
like,
But we're not.
uh,
Yeah,
hello,
we're
good
not gonna go back
morning.
to that Cookway episode,
Good
aren't we?
morning. Good morning, Alexo. It is very nice to meet you today.
Yeah.
Right.
Talkie here on Italki, I'm going to teach you English. All right.
It
So you say
yeah,
from one
when
million
people,
peso to 4 million pesos, right? So it's for like 20K or to up
yeah,
to
yeah,
80K. Let's put it
yeah.
this way.
Let's make it nice and round. Yeah, 20 to
And
40.
is that specifically in your region or is it like everywhere in the
Specifically in this
Philippines?
city. In this city.
In the
So
city of Zamboanga,
yeah, Zamboanga. So Zamboanga is in the middle, which means that you can get cheaper than
middle,
that in more rural areas, more like provincial areas, and you can
and
get
you can get more
high.
expensive than that.
Obviously,
Yeah.
Cebu and Manila, we're looking definitely higher prices for sure. Right. Yeah.
And what is the other biggest city in the Philippines? Like Manila
Besides Manila,
probably is the biggest, right?
so
There's
Manila is the biggest.
Quezon or something like that.
Okay.
Quezon City or something like that.
Quezon, yeah, Quezon. Yeah,
It's another
yeah.
big
So
one, right?
yeah, so you got Quezon, you got I'm not too familiar, but like Cebu for sure is a big one.
Oh.
And then you got a few like General Santos, yeah, and things like that. Yeah,
Mhm.
Davao is a big one. Yeah,
All right.
Davao.
And Zamboanga is in the middle.
Yeah, it's in the
It's not too
middle,
big.
but not too big. It's even smaller than Davao. Like Davao, I don't know how big it is compared to Cebu or Manila, but it's one of like the top cities in on this sort of island of Mindanao, and
Mhm.
I think Zamboanga is smaller than that, right? So, but Zamboanga
Okay.
is a fairly populated city with 1 million people, you know, so
Yeah.
not tiny,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Fair enough. A lot of people there.